Hey everybody, how we doing? I hope this finds you good and well and still getting through this crazy e-learning process. Today, I'm going to try something a little different. As you can see, I've got my screen shared on there. And I think this is going to be a good way for me to kind of walk through all these worksheets with you to just better explain and better get the information out for you guys. So today, what we're going to be looking at, as you see at the top of that screen, there's American Imperialism. This is the first worksheet that's going to be posted on there, but we're actually not going to do it first. Now, the links on here, the keywords to know, we are going to be doing that. And some of those are going to be really impactful and helpful for getting this PDF file done. So what I want you to do is click on that PDF file, and then that's going to pull up this right here. And so when we pull this up, none of these are going to be in here. It's going to be, it'll just have the Japan and the text boxes here. But if you go up to top and hit tools up here on this list, go down to annotate and then go down to text, that's going to actually populate, as you can see right here, a little text box. And what I want you to do is take that text box and you can drag it and drop it wherever you need to text. Okay. And I did that earlier with this motivating factors right here. And so I want you to just go through each of these boxes, dropping text box in. And again, once you have that tools and annotate clicked, this T is going to pop up right here as well. And you click that and boom, see, we've got another text box in there. And then we just go down here and grab it and you can drop it wherever you need it. So just to kind of give a broad overview here of this file, for the motivating factors, we just want to look at, just like we did yesterday with motivating change, what motivated the United States to imperialize countries? Was it economic reasons? Was it military reasons? Was it something else entirely? Tell me about that. And I want you to explain 3 different of those motivating factors. And then you can go in whatever order you want. Remember to define American imperialism first, though. And then go in whatever order you need to. For Asia here, we've got Japan and China. So I want you to research Matthew Perry's Trip to Japan and just what impact did it have on Japan. 2 or 3 sentences there just explaining what impact it had. America's open door policy for China. Tell me what that is. I don't need a big who, what, when, where, why, and how. Just give me a short 2 to 3 sentence explanation of what that open door policy is. And then if we go over here we got Panama Canal and Latin America. What did the U.S. do that resulted in it building and controlling the Panama Canal? So what in the world did we have to do to get down there and build the Panama Canal? We've watched that. If you remember back to last semester, we watched a video over the Panama Canal. You can refer back to that video on YouTube. It's a great way to kind of refresh your memory on the Panama Canal. But what did the U.S. have to do to build and then ultimately control the Panama Canal? And then if you drop down here to Roosevelt, Taft, and Wilson for presidential diplomacies, one thing I do want to clarify, we're not talking about Franklin Delano Roosevelt. That's during the Great Depression, during the Second World War, and we've looked at him in some pretty good extent. But here we're looking at Theodore Roosevelt. He's president in the early 1900s, during when we took over the Panama Canal or built the Panama Canal. And then Taft and Wilson. I want you to explain some of those different diplomacy tactics that they had. Some of those are vocabulary words and keywords to know, so those links are there. And then the others, I just want you to do some research on. Hawaii in 1898. What imperialist motives did the U.S. have to annex Hawaii? Why did we need to annex Hawaii? Why did we need it? There's some really good advantages to having Hawaii, and I want you to explain some of those. And then for Spanish-American War, the effects of it, what territories does the U.S. gain as a result of winning the war? So we gained some really good territories that were very impactful, especially going forward in the 2 following world wars there. They were pretty impactful to having. So what did we gain there? And then I want you to explain just four causes of the Spanish American War. What in the world caused it? Okay. Obviously that text box isn't really big, so you don't need to do a huge explanation there. I just want you to give four kind of brief overviews there of causes. And remember, I don't get to see you guys a lot and I don't get to talk to you a ton. So please try and explain your thinking here, full sentences throughout the whole thing, just so that I can actually see and understand that you're getting it. Because I don't have that in class time to sit and confer with you guys. Um, Once we're done with that PDF, you can go back to this worksheet here. And then I want you to answer this question: how did your thinking change about American imperialism? So, what were you thinking about imperialism before, and then what changed about it going through this research that you did? And then keywords to know down here. These are all links here to use just like we usually do for our vocabulary. If you click it, it's going to populate into an article for you to read about that vocabulary word. And I just want you to give me a short little definition of what it is for each of those. And remember, today is Thursday, March 26th. So these worksheets are going to be due Friday, the 27th at 10 o'clock. So you've got plenty of time to get it done. If you don't get it done by Friday at 10, it's not going to be the end of the world. Just let me know what's going on, and I'm happy to work with you guys. And some other just notes, real quick. I'm going to put two different Zoom meetings on Canvas for you guys. So those will be 10 o'clock today and then 1 o'clock today. And you'll have 1 hour to get in and come and talk to me, ask any questions that you guys have, and just kind of any clarifying things you need, or if you just want to hang out and talk for a minute about what's going on. And I'll be there available for you guys to come in whenever you need to, and then you can leave. You do not have to stay the whole hour. So those will be available on Canvas for you guys. Also, I'll be on email as well, just like usual. So let me know what's going on and let me know that you guys are understanding it. And I hope everybody's doing well. Thanks. Let's have another great day of e-learning.